Portugal is a country located in southwestern Europe on the Iberian Peninsula, bordering Spain to the east and the Atlantic Ocean to the west. It has a population of approximately 10 million people and its capital city is Lisbon. History. Portugal has a rich and complex history that dates back to prehistoric times. The country was inhabited by various tribes and civilizations, including the Celts, the Romans, the Moors, and the Visigoths. In the 12th century, Portugal became an independent kingdom, and in the 15th and 16th centuries, it played a significant role in the Age of Discovery, with Portuguese explorers such as Vasco da Gama and Ferdinand Magellan navigating new trade routes and making important discoveries. Culture. Portugal has a diverse and vibrant culture that is influenced by its history and geography. The country is famous for its music, including fado, a traditional style of music that is often associated with Lisbon. Portugal is also known for its cuisine, which includes fresh seafood, hearty stews, and sweet pastries such as pastel de nata. Portuguese art and architecture are also noteworthy, with examples such as the Gothic Jerónimos Monastery and the contemporary architecture of Álvaro Siza Vieira. Economy. Portugal has a mixed economy with a strong focus on services, including tourism, finance, and telecommunications. It is a member of the European Union and the Eurozone, and its economy is heavily influenced by the global economy. In recent years, Portugal has undergone significant economic reforms, and its GDP has been growing steadily. Tourism. Portugal is a popular tourist destination, with its sunny climate, beautiful beaches, and historic cities. The country attracts millions of visitors each year, who come to explore its culture, food, and natural beauty. Some of the most popular tourist destinations in Portugal include Lisbon, Porto, the Algarve region, and the island of Madeira. Sports. Portugal is known for its passion for football, soccer, and its national team has had significant success in international competitions, including winning the UEFA European Championship in 2016. Other popular sports in Portugal include futsal, handball, and roller hockey. Geography. Portugal is located on the western coast of the Iberian Peninsula and covers an area of 92,212 square kilometers. It has a varied landscape that includes mountains, forests, plains, and coastline. The highest point in Portugal is Mount Pico in the Azores, which stands at 2,351 meters. Language. The official language of Portugal is Portuguese, which is spoken by almost all of the population. It is also one of the official languages of Brazil, Angola, Mozambique, Cape Verde, Guinea-Bissau, and São Tomé and Príncipe. Religion. The majority of the population in Portugal is Roman Catholic, with a small minority following other religions such as Protestantism and Islam. Government. Portugal is a democratic republic with a semi-presidential system of government. The president is the head of state, while the prime minister is the head of government. The country has a multi-party system, with the Assembly of the Republic as the main legislative body. Famous Portuguese people. Portugal has produced many famous people throughout history, including explorers such as Vasco da Gama and Ferdinand Magellan, writers such as Fernando Pessoa and José Saramago, footballers such as Cristiano Ronaldo and Eusébio, and musicians such as Amália Rodrigues and Carlos Paredes. Festivals. Portugal has a rich cultural calendar with many festivals and celebrations throughout the year. Some of the most famous include the Lisbon Book Fair, the Festa de São João in Porto, the Festival of the Atlantic in Madeira, and the Festival of the Holy Spirit in the Azores. Food and drink. Portuguese cuisine is known for its fresh seafood, hearty stews, and sweet pastries. Some of the most popular dishes include bacalhau, salt cod, cozido, a meat and vegetable stew, and feijoada, a bean stew. Portuguese wine is also highly regarded, with regions such as the Douro Valley and the Alentejo producing world-class wines. Transportation. Portugal has a well-developed transportation system that includes highways, railways, and airports. The country's main airports are Lisbon Portela Airport and Porto Francisco Sá Carneiro Airport. Portugal also has an extensive network of public transportation, including buses, trams, and metros. Education. Portugal has a high literacy rate and a well-established education system. The country has several universities, including the University of Coimbra, which was founded in 1290 and is one of the oldest universities in Europe. Nature and wildlife. Portugal is home to a diverse range of flora and fauna, including species such as the Iberian lynx, the Spanish imperial eagle, and the Portuguese water dog. The country has several national parks, such as Peneda National Park and the Berlengas Islands Nature Reserve, which are popular destinations for hiking and wildlife watching. Weather. Portugal has a Mediterranean climate with mild winters and hot summers. The temperature can vary depending on the region, with the coastal areas generally having milder temperatures than the inland regions. The country is also known for its sunny weather, with an average of over 300 days of sunshine per year. Economy. Portugal's economy is primarily based on the service sector, with tourism, finance, and technology being important industries. The country is also a major producer of cork, olive oil, and wine. Despite facing economic challenges in the past, Portugal has shown resilience and has been able to make significant progress in recent years. Sports. Football, soccer, is the most popular sport in Portugal, with the national team having won the UEFA European Championship in 2016. Other popular sports include futsal, handball, and athletics. Portugal has also hosted several major sporting events, including the UEFA European Championship in 2004 and the UEFA Champions League final in 2014. Art and architecture. Portugal has a rich artistic and architectural heritage, with influences from Roman, Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque styles. Some of the most famous examples of Portuguese architecture include the Tower of Belém in Lisbon, the Convent of Christ in Tomar, and the Palace of Pena in Sintra. Portuguese art is also diverse and includes works by artists such as José Malhoa, Paulo Rego, and Vieira da Silva. Tourism. Portugal is a popular tourist destination, attracting millions of visitors every year. The country's beautiful beaches, historic cities, and stunning landscapes make it a great place to explore. Some of the most popular tourist attractions include Lisbon, Porto, the Algarve, and Madeira. Traditions and customs. Portugal has many traditions and customs that are unique to the country. Some of these include the Festa dos Tabuleiros in Tomar, where local women wear tall headpieces made of bread, and the Festa da Flor in Madeira, which celebrates the island's beautiful flowers. Portuguese people are also known for their hospitality and love of good food and wine. Religion. The majority of the population in Portugal identifies as Roman Catholic, with other religions such as Protestantism and Islam also represented. Religious festivals and traditions are an important part of Portuguese culture, with events such as Easter and Christmas celebrated throughout the country. Language. The official language of Portugal is Portuguese, which is spoken by the majority of the population. Portuguese is also the official language of other countries such as Brazil, Angola, and Mozambique. English is widely spoken in Portugal, particularly in tourist areas. Politics. Portugal is a democratic country with a parliamentary system of government. The president is the head of state, while the prime minister is the head of government. Portugal is a member of the European Union, NATO, and the United Nations. Famous people. Portugal has produced many famous figures throughout history, including explorers such as Vasco da Gama and Ferdinand Magellan, writers such as Fernando Pessoa and José Saramago, and footballers such as Cristiano Ronaldo and Eusébio. Festivals. Portugal is known for its vibrant festivals, which take place throughout the year. Some of the most famous festivals include the Carnaval in Madeira, the Festa de São João in Porto, and the Festa de Santo Antonio in Lisbon. Music. Portuguese music is diverse and includes styles such as fado, which is a traditional style of music that originated in Lisbon, and modern pop and rock music. Some famous Portuguese musicians include Amália Rodrigues, Marisa, and Salvador Sobral, who won the Eurovision Song Contest in 2017. Geography. Portugal is located on the Iberian Peninsula in southwestern Europe, bordered by Spain to the east and the Atlantic Ocean to the west. The country has a diverse landscape, including rugged mountains, rolling hills, and beautiful beaches. The Azores and Madeira Islands are also part of Portugal, located in the Atlantic Ocean. Climate. Portugal has a Mediterranean climate, with hot summers and mild winters. However, temperatures can vary depending on the region, with the northern part of the country being cooler and wetter than the south. The Azores and Madeira Islands have a subtropical climate, with mild temperatures and rainfall throughout the year. Education. Education is highly valued in Portugal, with a high literacy rate and a strong emphasis on learning. The country has a well-developed education system, with free public education for all children between the ages of 6 and 18. There are also many universities and higher education institutions in Portugal, including some that are internationally recognized.